Hi folks, it's Martell again at the 8 Regents of Westeros tournament, and we are entering the business end of the match now against Targaryen, 2-1 up, and next up is Schwaig's game. He's going to play against mon.snow, and they have just started, so we can join it from the beginning. And it's Targ Stag, okay, against Free Folk for Martell. Well, I think we played Free Folk against mon.snow last year with Tyrell as well. I seem to remember that. Maybe I'm wrong. So many games. But yeah, interesting how this one goes. Well, 4 cards on setup is not bad for Free Folk. And what is Stark Stag? Power challenge based. Oh, okay. Do you march around Courtney just to march a triple double duped character? If there's no march, that's brilliant. But if there is march, could be into some kind of vanquish though, and it's quite a risk. Card in shadows though, mystery at this point. And plot selected quite quickly. Yeah. Either it's marched or it's one of those at the gates or whatever, maiden, whatever you open with. And Schwaig needs to be careful going with the vanquish, okay. Well, we need some military icons. Good job that Storm's End is loyal. That kind of kills Free Folk, right? Although one Nightmares and it's a disaster. So she can bring in, if she's not milked, she can bring in a character. But nailed. Yeah, nailed on one of the other two challenges, so not that fun, unless it's Rogue Wildling. She doesn't work out that well. Schwaig keeps 3 gold, that could be events, but Red Priest also is non-loyal if I remember correctly, so that could ruin the plan. We'll see pretty quickly now in this marching phase what kind of deck it is. We have Crow Killers, non-kneeling. At the moment, Courtney can just defend himself. Now, are we going to see some Tark characters coming in? You know, Barristan, Selmy and the like. Ooh, okay. Which one? The military icon or the one that brings characters in? Yeah, okay. Melisandre, so there should be some lore coming. Playing Bara Control. Okay, you can't play full Bara Control out of Targaryen because you miss the loyal pieces, but Bara Control is good against Free Folk, so this would be unfortunate. And yeah, now a decent military protection. But you do need to win it, because it's 3 claim if Free Folk wins military, and Meg the Mighty coming in could just ruin your day, right? Okay, so Delena probably not going to be in this one. And 2 gold left if there's a hand's judgment. Or some kind of burn. You can do the free intrigue. Unless you need to put a character in the first with the first move before Seed in Flames gets played. Do you get enough lore characters to seriously threaten Seed in Flames? Okay, there's Meg the Mighty now. Is there some kind of even-handed justice? Oh, no. That's a bad sign. That's now turned into 4 claim. So even the card in Shadows isn't going to save it. You just need to win military on defense properly. If... well, just an off to Galtown would be enough. Or a Consuming Flames. Actually, Consuming Flames wouldn't be enough. Would it? No. Need to bring in a military icon or have Melisandre again it or something. Okay. Is their defense or are they dead? Followed by Intrigue Claim. Boom, okay. Now what do you do with Mag the Mighty? Kills himself, right? Yeah. You don't need to raise claim now. Yeah, good job by Schwaig, not forgetting that everything dies. You can raise claim on the Intrigue. Now this has more of a chance of being defended, I think, by whatever is in Shadows. And if it's not, it's trouble. That's 3 claim and then you're just screwed. Ouch. It's Sunday. Star Recept, seen in flames since Richard Harp. Okay, so good job doing that on the first action. You know, I might have been tempted to do Intrigue just to see what happens, but yeah, Schwaig did not walk into that. Now, if there's some kind of heads on spikes. Last of the Giants and Meg the Might, it's like Martell Hollow Hill starting with Last of the Giants and Varys. Yeah, 1 over reserve, what's not needed? And then what's the plot, the rest of the plot deck like for Schweig? Because you can kill everything, then there's still a question of winning the game. If there's no power to steal, it goes slightly slowly without Tormund and the like. And then if both players play Morghulis or something, the other guy can come back or with some kind of siege preparations. So let's not celebrate too early, but important characters are dead. And this time it's you win or you die. So okay, now it's going to really be 0 cards, but hoping to recover somewhat here. And Schweig goes first with late Summer Feast, which now doesn't matter into you win or you die. He's going to marshal hopefully stuff that's duped to survive Morghulis, and then if it's to Harris, just get a Tormund or something with okay, draw as well, perfect. Some econ and we're set, I think. Card in Shadow still there. Hopefully it's a pinch of powder and not something that's genuinely playable. That's exactly what I asked for. So what can she bring in? 4 or lower, okay. Stuff's not duped, that's the only downside, but okay. And Crowkillers is kneeling this round. Yeah, you win or you die early. Either that's desperation or it's planned in the deck to have some econ and then go coppers or something. Play the maiden though, not at the gates usually. Go gates of the moon. If you're going to, you win or die early and lose the cards, so you have to recover with droplets. Anything else? I've calculated probably what can even survive if it's put on the board. If there's nothing, then may as well pass, so that it's not in the dead pile at least. At this point, burn events would be as good as anything. But it's a mix of cards so far. Okay. A mix of cards, just like all kinds of good stuff. What does she do? Does she interact with lords and ladies? Could be out of faction lords and ladies. Melisandre is one. What could be some of the others? I'm not sure. Richard Horp is not a lord. And the big ones for Bar are loyal. Yeah, just probably Tark cards here. Card Drogo, right? Danny. Devon's bestowed if you can keep him alive. It is claim 1 by default. You need to raise it, and then if something is cheated in, but you can most likely not let him win dominance even if he's the last guy left standing. I would commit on the military challenge. Okay, goes intrigue first. Just to check for surprises, okay. Stands himself to get more military strength potential, yeah. And then they may as well all attack so that you make sure he dies. Does not defend. Does he expect stuff to still be left standing? Ah, there we are. There we are. At random, she could have come in with Plaza. Then you need to defend with Jikwi, right? So that you can stand her. Now it's to claim on the military, if you want to do that, which you do. But Tormund intimidates and you leave something left standing so that Devan doesn't trigger. Quite a reasonable chance to be playing March to the Wall in the deck as well. But not guaranteed. There he is. Stands with Plaza, and it's 3 for dominance, so if you keep the rogue wildling there, should be okay, but there is a card in shadows also. There is no claim for this one, so you're just getting an unopposed. Could have also considered passing. And he stands, he can do a challenge, and then you're leaving that, I think. I mean, what's he going to bring in? Chamber or Throne? That's what they do in Bara. Could bring in a market card. The moment it's tied, if he does a challenge, you have to leave it unopposed. Okay, Schwaig doesn't care. Let's see if that's coming back to haunt him, because also there's no power to steal, so you might as well have left it, I think. Is there a stand? Iron Throne raises the reserve to 1 as well, so that would be good for Moniers here. I don't think this was worth it for us. I think we should have left. Yeah, now reserve is 1. Should have left the power challenge go. Cards go to 0. He doesn't trigger, and then next round surely he will die. Now the icon is set up to play whatever card there is. Have to reset first though. Go Morgulis is just Val, and 2 uniques are dead for Schwaig. Although if he has March to the Wall, that's a defense against Morgulis as much as anything. Now if Chamber also comes in, they could hold on for quite a long time. Okay, Lady Stoneheart probably, given that it's a banner deck. There is Dorea who is loyal in the discard pile. Good chance that there's Dany and Drogo. So, what's going to be captive? Viserys goes, Fiery Followers, Crescent and Shadow of the East. Okay, these were relatively useless. Could we play Heads on Spikes? Okay, good call from Schwaig. It's going to keep Tormund alive. While it's still there. That card in Shadows could be Shadow of the East as well. Yeah, some more of those rogue wildlings and some military icons to keep the pressure on would be nice. How much gold is there? 5 for Moniers, which is not amazing to re-establish a board. 5 also for Schweig. He's starting with a character and has a hand and claim, so... Ooh. Unless there's a rogue wildling, this is potentially now not going to be able to push military through anymore. And it's trouble. There was Rattleshare discarded for reserve earlier. Could end up regretting this, but okay. Okay, that's potentially taking rogue wildling, although he alone does not survive this. Put to the torch, okay. And now they have enough, yeah. That's a shame, but Schweig could use Ghost, yeah, Ghost on himself to try to draw rogue wilding, probably not, but Val could bring something in and net. Something that maybe the guy that gives stealth would be nice, would be removed by Red Priest though if he was there. So, well, for what it's worth, they have to kneel on the military challenge, and then Schweig wins the other two. Why is Crow Killers not in this one? Does it not always attack? Yeah. Put it in. And if he's struggling with his hand, should have used Really Ghost on himself. Just do 2 challenges. It's an ocean road, okay. Now Plaza's not gonna work. Yeah, could have done 2 challenges with Crow Killers and then still used the Ghost trigger on himself. Get something better. That's unfortunate. Would have won dominance if we passed, but okay. Power, and then power goes back on the faction card with 1 year winning dominance. That suits us just fine. Scared of counting coppers. Think it potentially saves the game now that these 2 weren't killed. Okay, so slow drop lot instead, and we have you win or you die. Crow Killers going to work again. And Schwaig goes first, nothing to lose really by going first. Reserve is 0, so now damage needs to be done. There's no 2 power to steal. Damage on the board needs to be done really badly. Okay. Marshaled out most of them. They're stealth as well. Is there anything that's not dying? They all die still though. Just don't forget to put Crow Killers in the challenge again. And Val could bring something here because it's 0 reserve, so could start intrigue to make sure the cards in hand are nothing. Ghost and Crow Killers would do it. It's the least valuable challenge though because of the plot. By the way, Old Bilbone ruins are they here? Rogue Wilding, okay. It's exactly the one you need. Nightmares goes on Plaza of Pride. Well, ooh, hit Barristan, that's nice. Nightmares was gone for reserve, so may as well. Yeah, I mean Barristan, you didn't want him, he would die, right? Because of the stealth. he would die just as easily as anything else. But now with 4 gold, the card in Shadows could be a genuine card that can mess with challenges, but probably not something with 5 strength. Mm-hmm. There we are. Fortunately, Schwaig is not winning dominance still, but okay, that power keeps coming back, so never mind that criticism of letting Devan trigger. Okay, actually, I mean there's 7 reserved now instead of 6, so it's Econ to recover, so next plot will be crucial. It would be nice to get another winner you die, try to kill everything off. Would also be great if we had some city besieged or something, just to, but didn't open at the gate, so probably not. Up to 9. Given that everything keeps dying, we should be closer. Now this giant card disadvantage. The only good thing is Morghulis is gone. Almost preferable to have Morghulis now because there's 3 characters duped. The Harris hits slightly more, although still you keep either Val and Ygritte, or you keep Ygritte, Ghost and Crow Killers. That's... guess you're not losing the power icon though. Those are scarce. Do we have any more 2 claimers? We have Wardens of the East into barring the gates. Okay, so that's going to stop some... it is Shadow of the East. It's going to stop some Last of the Giant stuff in Rogue Wilding if that was available. If he opened with that, that would have been great. Whereas Warden's going to stop Targ Burn, which so far we have not seen. So Moniers goes first with 8 gold. Needs to marshal minimum 3 characters or enough strength to defend military. How much gold does this give? 5. Okay. Ooh, that's a great card. Only 2 cards in hand, so that's going to get rid of 1. Only if you can then marshal more stuff, otherwise he just dies and Schwaig gets it back. Another put to the torch. No. Oh, sorry, it's Tormund. That was put to the torch. Well, Tormund would have been great. Can give renown as well to speed things up. He'll get him back when Red Priest dies though. If he dies another character, there we are. Now one of them stays alive. And we don't have Intimidate. Whatever. But Moniers can resist some unopposed. We're down to the last 2 plots. What's this going on? Ygritte maybe, or... yeah. Okay. Good one. Would have been better on Tormund, but he's not there. Ygritte's still pretty decent, if you ever get a board. Oh, but there's still Rattleshirt. Well. Couldn't get them both, I guess. Rattleshirt and Tormund in hand. Never mind stopping unopposed. He's gonna win one, whatever. Then if Schwaig doesn't reset himself with some Highland of the Harris, things are looking good. Not going to bother. Doesn't want maybe to give 2 claim power. Which one do you do for 2 claim, by the way? I might consider intrigue. That's the. These three characters are not pulling it back, so whether they're in play or not is not so important. Um, Whereas cards in hand that can potentially be marshaled later, that's where Tar can recover. So let's see, he does the 2 claim on military. And if Red Priest, yeah, that's Torment. Unopposed Intrigue. It's 11, opposed power is 12. And then he has so many standing characters that he should also win dominance for 13 here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you had one more gold, keep Acolyte after that priest is killed, and then you play this to discard Torment from hand. Now he can use Ghost of High Heart on Moniers and still win dominance. Well, there is a character. Yeah, apologies if you're a Tarek team member here and watching this and are frustrated at my pessimistic commentary where I keep looking for comebacks and stuff. But yeah, that's just how I see things on commentary. I keep thinking how the comeback is going to come. Uh, but if it doesn't, then it was over round 1, right? You can say that the rest was just going through the motions, but you just never know. I mean, at one point when Schwaig didn't remarshal enough military icons after Morgulis, that's where things can happen. But they didn't in the long run, because Moniers also didn't get those bar instants and stuff that could have had more of a board presence. Schweig goes first, there's no claim, but there is. Okay, action. What action? Okay, yeah. Uh, Good. I I wasn't sure about this one. I think Schweig wasn't sure about this one. Free Folk. I played one testing game where Targ was military heavy and couldn't really be done. But this deck was a little bit exposed at the beginning. Just about, that Meg the Mighty had 11 strength, or that the challenge was 11. Does he have 11 himself? Is that right? Yeah, and then there was Crow Killers as well. Um, and I mean, there was 8 on defense, and didn't need that much more. Just an off to Galtown, everything survives, and yeah. Um, Slightly lucky on this one that we didn't run into one of those military heavy target decks that just resists and then free folk, kind of fizzles. I mean, you can do stuff on the other challenges, get Tormund's Renown, but honestly, if the aggro doesn't work, the agenda is not that great. So good, that's 3-1 in our favor now. One of the close, well, 2 of the 3 close ones. What was the first game we played? Connor. Yeah, Connor's was a bit easier. 2 of the 3 close ones, so things going in our favor. And we have one more game coming tonight, which I shall attempt to also record. Oh, okay, yeah. Round 1 actually. If he had the Val and Rogue Wilding there, then Schweig doesn't know, yeah. He might have, who knows. We'll never know. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know our teammates probably will. And we'll see you in the rest of the Martell Targaryen match.